Hello, YouTube land, and welcome back to the Chaos Asylum. I am your host, Alex Payne, and tonight we're going to be doing a WWE Monday Night Raw reactions. We kick off the show with Seth Rollins being outside the arena, looking for the Demon King. He's looking around, can't find him. Goes back into the arena. We go back into the arena to kick off where Lana and Rusev Harry Boy, I don't know, the current United States champion. He's in there complaining about what happened last week and how Roman Reigns ruined the wedding celebration. He's not going to leave the ring. No match is going to happen. Monday Night Raw, pretty much it's a takeover, pretty much. And he's, excuse me, pardon me. He's not going to leave the ring until Roman Reigns comes out. So Mick Foley comes out, and he's telling him, hey, he's like, you got to get out of the ring. And he's like, no. He's like, remember when I told you last week that you were legit the best general manager? I lied. He's like, I want Stephanie out here. Stephanie, she knows how to treat talent. Stephanie comes out. Mick gets in the ring. Stephanie gets in the ring. She's like, I don't know what you're pretty much expecting me. Whatever Mick says goes. I agree with everything he says. And then he freaks out. He's like, well, I'll just call your dad and then get transferred over to where your brother is because your brother knows how to treat talent. Ooh, burn. So then Roman Reigns come out, and he's cutting a promo pretty much saying, hey, I'm sorry. That's what you want me to do. I'm sorry. Sorry that you, whatever website you were on to get your wife. I'm sorry for when you guys actually mate, that you're going to be creating the ugliest Sasquatch babies ever. He gets in the ring, they get in each other's faces, they look like they're about to fight. Roman says, well, we don't have to wait until SummerSlam, we can do this right now. Mick Foley's like, no, we're not doing this right now, we're doing it. Then he changes his mind and pretty much makes the match for tonight. Roman Reigns versus Rusev because he's defending his wife's honor, and Mick's like, I can understand that. So then we come back, Sheamus is going on and whatnot about what Sami Zayn said on Twitter. So their match goes back and forth, like, and Cesaro's up on commentator table on the stage. And Sheamus is dominating this match. Sammy gets a couple moves in. Then the Irish Curse backbreaker, 2 count. The white noise, 2 count. He sets up for the Brogue Kick. Here comes Cesaro. Gets distracted. Hanuva kick. 1, 2, 3. Your boy, Sami Zayn wins. You move on next to the... Oh gosh, I'm trying to think here. I believe it was the tag team match between the New Day and the Dudleys. And pretty much there we go. There's that. And then Gallows and Anderson were making a joke about how, they're trying to get a cure for metal post-itis and whatnot. So there's that, and then he put like an egg that was a representation of like Big E's balls, and puts it in a microwave and starts it up. The match starts. The New Day wins because Kofi Kingston hits the Trouble in Paradise. There's a miscommunication between the Dudley Boys, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. And then pretty much the next match was, let me think here. Oh, Nia Jax versus some girl that was, excuse me, like a noob. She had blue hair, tattoos. She was talking about the Olympics and how some girl that was short in stature would, she's like her, she won 3 gold medals. She's going to beat Nia Jax. Nia Jax squashes this girl and whatnot. And then they go back in the backstage, and Seth Rollins is looking for the Demon King some more. And then he bumps into Neville. Neville tells him, I've faced Finn Balor and the Demon. You don't know what you're getting into. You're not ready. So then, pretty much, the match that came up next was the Neville versus Jinder Mahal. And this match went back and forth. And then, pretty much, he did this cool move that it was almost like the Red Arrow, but he did it backwards. He was like, and then, I don't know what he calls it. Then he hits, like, he was doing like the Karate Kid thing. He's like, whoa! Showing everybody that his leg's still good. He gets thrown over the top rope, lands on it, kicks him in the back of the head. Red Arrow, 1, 2, 3. Neville wins. Goes to the backstage again. It shows Stephanie and Mick Foley And like you see like Rollins looking around, seeing if like the Demon King's in there or not, and whatnot. And he's not in there. Mick's like, well, if the Demon King was in here, I don't think he'd be hanging in somewhere like this. What the heck? He's like, well, listen, I'm not doing anything. He's like, I looked everywhere, the locker room, the catering, the hallways, the bathrooms, like everywhere. He's not, I don't see him, so I'm also just taking the night off. He's like, yeah, go ahead. He's like, you can take the night off, but he's like, first, go out to the ring and call him out. He's like, that's if you're not scared. He's like, I'm not scared and stuff. And he's like, yeah, he's not scared. So he goes out and Mick pulls out like this microphone. He's like, hit Seth Rollins music. We come back from commercial break. Seth Rollins is all in the ring talking about like how Finn Balor was giving us a history lesson last Monday on Raw about the Demon King and all this other stuff and Banshees and whatnot. And he just rants on about a promo. He does a promo on Seth, not Seth, but the Demon King. And then he finally comes out and he like they go to. I'm surprised. Seth threw the first punch, and then the Demon King just came back and started beating him up, and then they went back and forth. He did his one running drop kick in the corner, went for the coup de grace, and Seth slid out and walked in the backstage. And at the moment right now, we have Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows versus the Golden Truth. Let's see what happens. So this match went by quickly, and pretty much, who would expect the Golden Truth to honestly beat... What's their name? The club. Come on. So then Xavier and Kofi comes out, and they're talking about. They didn't talk, but they just attacked him. Tried to pay him back. And that got Francesca, and then tried hitting Anderson in the private area with it, and he got pulled out and whatnot. Now we're in the back. And now it's Charlotte talking to Dana, and then talking about about how hard she worked, how hard Dana Brooke worked in NXT, and now she's up in the roster, and how Charlotte gave her a taste. Yeah.
I knew you'd understand. I knew you'd get it. Yeah. Then why did you fail me when it mattered the most? But Charlotte.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Stop. This isn't our spotlight. This is my spotlight. I'm Meryl Streep.
Oh.
And this devil will be wearing gold again after Sunday.
Ooh, dang.
I will be beating Alicia Fox.
Putting down.
And then on Monday, once I'm
Putting Dana Brooke down. Damn.
To replace you with someone who isn't an epic failure.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Dana, go get her. Don't take her shit. Go get her. Come on, right, guys? Go get her. No, I'm sorry. So, pretty much what happened was, they went to the back, and Dana Brooke and her were talking, and she's disappointed in her pretty much and don't want her around anymore. And I don't know if this is a trick to kind of get Charlotte her championship back and, throw off Sasha Banks, or if it's actually true. Kind of interesting to see, right? And it's going to be Alicia Fox versus Charlotte tonight. Woo! And before I forget, also what happened between the Rusev Roman Reigns thing. Roman was getting interviewed about how he feels about tonight and how he's gonna do whatever. And he said he didn't care what kind of match it was. So then Rusev came from behind and beat the crap out of him. They beat each other up. And honestly, for the last couple weeks, Rusev's been beating up Roman Reigns pretty good. He's only got a couple moves in, and then whatever. Rusev's been beating him up. He did the same thing tonight. It's crazy. And when, for example, Roman tried throwing him into a steel door, he reversed it and threw Roman into it, and the big splashed him. Beat him up, threw him over the table, and then the referees and stuff came. So, we'll see what happens tonight, right? So, the match between Charlotte and Alicia Fox wasn't really long. Alicia Fox got a couple moves, and Charlotte pretty much beat her up, hit natural selection, 1, 2, 3. Sasha Banks was at the commentating table and whatnot, and then pretty much what happened was, it was just, I think it was a setup. Of course, Charlotte's saying, come on, get down here, and then right when Sasha Banks gets into the ring. Dana Brooke comes on her, hits her in the face, gets her down. Figure 4 gets locked in, then the figure 8 for a little bit. Stayed in the figure 4 maybe for like 5-10 minutes. Rolled out, and then, she's on her knee, and Charlotte's like, oh, your knee hurts, huh? Woo! So, pretty much what happened is, it's pretty much the main event. It's Roman Reigns versus Rusev Katria. And pretty much the match didn't even start yet because Roman came in there. Bella didn't even ring. They were beating the crap out of each other on the outside. Rusev, again, is taking control. And also, I guess Roman's ribs are hurt, I guess. And whatnot. So, yeah. And if you hear something in the background, 1, it's my TV. 2, it's my air conditioner. 3, you want to see someone really cool that does cool gaming and reactions and stuff like that? I'm giving some plugs right now. Go to Tyrone Magnus on YouTube. He's a pretty cool guy. Another plug is, what's her name? Jessie V. She's pretty cool. She does, story times. Go check her out, too. She's pretty good. She's cool. Laid back. And, oh, geez, what is her name? Olivia Cara, I think it is. Her last name is Olivia Cara. She's pretty cool. She is another girl that does, story times and whatnot. She's a pretty cool girl. She's laid back, cool. And when I go check out her channel and whatnot. So let's see what happens after we get back from a commercial break. Pretty much what happened in this on Raw for the main event. Rusev was dominating for a long time, and then what's his name? Roman came back a couple times, dominated. He finally got locked in. Not locked in. Hang on. Roman went for the Superman punch. He ducked it, and he countered it into something else, and then he locked the Accolade in, and then Roman got to the ropes, and then Rusev threw Roman off the ropes, and then he ducked underneath and hit his spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns wins. So, there we go. And I guess Lana's pissed at him now because, he tried to defend her honor and he sucked at it. So, yeah, there we go. So, like always, leave a comment. Hit that like button. And if you haven't done it already, smash that subscribe button. Later.